A woman being jealous of a man's ability to father a child throughout his lifetime is like a man being jealous of an eagle's ability to fly. Nature has set rules for us all, and we live our lives accordingly. It's true what they say. Men age like fine wine and women age like milk. That's a statement every woman needs to learn by heart and live with. It will only make her life better and allow her to make better life choices. Older women, you have created the issue you are now complaining about. You have become combative, overly argumentative and demanding, too stressed, and simply unpleasant to be with. No man wants to go near that. It's not about your age really, it is about your attitude. You are now too scared and miserable to the point of being non-cooperative, unsupportive, and cold in a relationship. Of course, if Chad and Tyrone are the only men ever visible to you, then do not wonder why he has options and prefers to go for younger, more accessible women. It's accurate to say that older guys offer possibilities to women, while older women don't offer much to younger men. The self-assurance and skills of an older man, in my opinion, are what attract women to them. The lack of politeness and common decency for younger ladies, though, strikes me. They are vulgar. Most of the time, if you interact with one of those women, they won't be able to tolerate being criticized for being unkind and unpleasant. They simply aren't prepared to deal with a man setting rules and expectations. While successful older women have fewer options, successful older males have more options, and this lack of options upsets them the most. Women are expected to indulge in decade-long binges before finding a quality partner with whom they could have a few children and live happily ever after. A few succeed, but most are left resentful, alone, medicated, and slightly poor. Of course, men alone are to blame. No doubt. I've seen videos of women talking to guys about dating, and when the guys ask, "Why would I marry you?" the women respond, "We're not talking about marriage, we're talking about dating." Men point out that women almost never agree when men date someone they believe has the potential to become their spouse. What is really crazy is, when these high-value women talk about why they deserve a perfect guy, they only talk about their good job, their financial independence, their looks, what they bring to the table, etc., and none of them say they can be a great mother, can be compassionate, loving, supportive, and will build a great future with their partner. They have no reason to be angry. They were the ones who ignored men when they were 18 to 30. I mean, they didn't think we would wait for them to reach 35 to 40, did they? It's so crazy how people think these days. Besides, most are not looking like they did at 20. At all. It's them who have competition now. Same as we did when we were younger. We, men, peak at different ages. That is the reality. Of course, I will go for the younger ones now that I have options. And so will any man. A woman will finally get it when she realizes that she will be content in all or almost all aspects of her life if she submits to a man's leadership that is in the best interests of them as a couple. The issue with this is that the media portrays the complete opposite of that, and as a result, it distorts the fundamental nature of what it means to be a woman. The thing I detest the most is that males are expected to succeed in life, but when they do, women are successful, independent, and self-assured. A man may earn 100K annually, but it's okay because he's supposed to. But when a woman reaches 100K, she's strong and successful. Making money takes time. Only some women do not consider dating a poor man with goals, but would rather wait until he becomes rich. Then they have the audacity to approach you when you are successful and act as if they are your best choice. And to tell you the truth, I don't think age is a main factor in this. These girls date older guys because of money, and because few people are born into money, and it takes time to establish a fortune. So the guys are older by the time they can afford all these hot girls. I can assure you that no sane 20-year-old would fall for a 40-something miner or construction worker in the town where I grew up. Besides, these girls are gathering experience so that in a few years they themselves can be bitter old jealous women. I don't understand women complaining about men dating younger. I know a few women dating younger men by a decade, and no one complains about that. It's so simple when they see men have choices. They want to change guys or want someone who matches every expectation of them. And even when men try hard to do that and fail at the little point, they reject them. When men get in power and don't want them, they start feeling sad. And now they want them even if they have a little of what they want. But as you know now, men won't go there because now they have the options. The only thing I don't get is men and women in their 30s and 40s will only date a perfect 10. Or if you're willing to date someone over 25 to 28, don't be surprised when they have a kid or were married. The older woman complaining about the lack of men in their 30s and 40s were the exact same 20-somethings in the past who were having fun with older men. They are attacking their past selves and bad decisions. It's a perpetual cycle. It's really ironic. Older women were young women at once too. So basically, they're insulting themselves. They claim they're independent and smart women even in their 20s. So, what happened? These women are just bitter. How dare you go out with somebody that's almost half your age? It sounds like a little bit of frustration because they've created all these accomplishments, but yet men don't want them anyway. The damage done to them is caused by themselves. They want to be independent and rejected all the men who wanted to date them once. And now, they're sour about the choices they made themselves. Most men just want to live a peaceful life. My guess is that those women are finally showing their insecurities that they buried a long time ago. When these older women were in their 20s, they would have jumped at the chance to date an older, stable, successful man, or an older man on his way to that level of status. It was only when they got older that they come to the conclusion that older men shouldn't be dated by younger women because they are getting bitter, resentful, and left behind. Men get better, wiser, more stable, and more attractive as they age. Women go in the opposite direction. These particular women felt entitled in their 20s, so instead of getting with guys their own age and being good wives to them, nothing was ever good enough for them. I much would have preferred to be with a woman my own age because we would have grown up with the same stuff and could relate to each other easier. Instead, I'll probably be with a girl that's much younger than me because the girls my age went for the older guys. It's as they say, men age like wine and women age like milk. Why would a man want sour milk while the women can have all the wine they want? Doesn't make sense, does it? Women need to realize that their youth and beauty are temporary, but their loyalty to their own biology and to their partners is for life. Thanks for watching The Circle of Kings. As always, we're looking forward to your support. So please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with everything all kings like yourself need to know.